Certain animals have an intuitive awareness of quantities. They know without analysis the difference between a number of objects and a smaller number. In his book, The Natural History of Selborne, 1786, the naturalist Gilbert White tells how he surreptitiously removed one egg a day from a plover's nest, and how the mother laid another egg each day to make up for the missing one. He noted that other species of birds ignore the absence of a single egg, but abandon their nests if more than one egg has been removed. It has also been noted by naturalists that a certain type of wasp also provides 5, never 4, never 6, caterpillars for each of their eggs, so that their young have something to eat when the eggs hatch. Research has shown that both mice and pigeons can be taught to distinguish between odd and even numbers of food pieces. These and similar accounts have led some people to infer that creatures other than humans can actually count. They also point to dogs that have been taught to respond to numerical questions with the correct number of barks, or to horses that seem to solve arithmetic problems by stomping their hooves the proper number of times. Animals respond to quantities only when they are connected to survival as a species, and as in the case of the eggs, or survival as individuals, as in the case of food. There is no transfer to other situations or from concrete reality to the abstract notion of numbers. Animals can count only when the objects are present, and only when the numbers involved are small, no more than 7 or 8. In lab experiments, animals trained to count one kind of object were unable to count any other type. The objects, not the numbers, are what interest them. Animals' admittedly remarkable achievements simply do not amount to evidence of counting, nor do they reveal more than innate instincts, refined by the genes of successive generations, or the results of clever, careful conditioning by trainers. Interesting. Do you have any questions about this article? This article made me just now think about something very interesting involving my friend's dog. But did you have any questions or comments, Kaho? No? You can understand all of the words? How about you, Ai? Was it difficult? Not so difficult? So, okay. And Hana, what do you think? A little bit difficult. But let me show you something. Oh, too many P's. This is Apple Maple. Apple Maple is my former student's dog, and this is Apple Maple's Instagram. Apple Maple's owner is my former student, and her father is a veterinarian, a doctor for animals in Yamanashi. But an interesting thing about Maple is every year they make Maple a special cake. And Maple has a very clear idea about the size of the cake. So if the cake is a little bit small, Maple looks sad. My student showed me many pictures. This one, Maple is so sad because his cake was given was much too small. But yeah, so she said every year they do it. So if he has a very big cake, he's very happy. Let me see if there's other pictures. Yeah, this time, look how happy Maple is. Because they made Maple a giant cake. The father is a doctor for animals, so I think it's a special cake that is good and healthy and safe for dogs. But Maple really knows that big cakes are better than small cakes. So just like the article says, I think it is about survival. Dogs really care about having enough food. So when you give Maple an amount that is smaller, Maple reacts in a sad way because the survival instinct tells Maple. I'm not sure if Maple's a boy or a girl now that I think about it. So I keep switching between her and him. But Maple will put on the really sad face if you give small, even though it's probably very delicious and very cute. It doesn't have an idea of cuteness, only size. Yeah. So that kind of really strongly relates to this article, where animals can tell certain things that have to relate to survival. And it looks like counting, but they're saying that it's not really counting in the real sense. So, have you ever seen Laika be able to count? Count. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. No?
Maybe not.
Not.
Yet.
But it can tell the difference between big size and small size and yeah, for things. Okay, so we'll stop this.